Okay, so welcome everybody. Today is the day 2 of the open source contribution session. And yesterday was a great session, and today we are going to continue learning about contributing to various organizations. And thus, I would like to hand over the mic to Subhasmita. Subhasmita,
Hello
you may
everyone,
start now.
how are you doing? I guess we
Fine,
have
mom. Good
already
morning.
met yesterday. Good morning, good morning. So I guess we all have met yesterday. So is there anyone who is new to this session who didn't attend yesterday's event? I guess there's none. So I'd like to ask if okay, Harshit, he's new. Okay, hello Harshit. I'm Subhasmita. I'm a junior computer science student at Sharda University. So I'll be taking your session. And this session is about open source contributions and how you can start contributing to open source. And today we will have the demo, or you can say hands-on. So I request everyone to join through your laptop. So the way we go through, so as long as you will follow with me, okay? I will instruct you, and you will do the things along with me as well, okay? So just join with your laptops. And is there anyone who is not familiar with Git and GitHub? He doesn't know anything. Then I would start from scratch. I'll explain everything. Okay, there's one. Do we have any other? All right.
Mom,
Yes.
I don't know, for the benefit of others, if you can make a recap of what we have done yesterday.
What? What? I didn't get you. Could you please repeat?
Yeah, Sally.
Yes. Hello, sorry. What are you telling?
What I'm saying, I don't know if you can make a recap of what we have done yesterday.
Okay, recap of what we did yesterday. All right. So we did yesterday. We learned what open source is. All right. What are the benefits? I'd share the slide with you as well, and there's the recording of this yesterday's session also. So you can ask the coordinator of the GitHub club. He will provide you with that. And we learned about what are the benefits of open source, why we as students should engage in open source, and what all benefits do we have, what are the various programs through which we can participate in open source that are also internship alternatives, that is, these are paid ones. I've also listed few programs over there, so you can go and check out all of that as well. And what else? Yes, we also discussed about the approach, how you should approach to start contributing to a project, from where should you start, and how you should do it. So I'll also discuss it today as well, but today will be more practical based. Yesterday I just showed you how you should do, how people are doing, how what you should follow. But today we will be doing hands-on. All right. So it will be much clearer than yesterday, and it will be very clear till the end of this session. So is there any doubts, or should we begin?
Okay, ma'am. Go ahead.
All right. So I'll start. I'll just give you a brief of what Git and GitHub is. So Git is nothing, just a version control system where, for example, I'll give you an example and you understand it better. Like you and your friends together are working in a team and developing a project, working on a project. Okay. So you want to add a feature to that project, and you are very far away from your team. You cannot communicate with your team. So what you did was you contributed to that. You made some changes to the project, and that changes were visible to others as well. But other members of your team wanted that I want to get the previous version of that project. You should not have done this change to it. How do you do that? It becomes very difficult when you're working in a team. For this kind of problem, version control was invented. In a version control, you can get back to the previous version of your project. For example, the changes you made to the project, you can get that as well. You can get a copy of that particular image as well. You can also get a copy of the previous state as well. All right. So it is very easy to integrate the changes different people merge to that project. So while working on a large project in a group, it is very beneficial and very optimistic to choose the version control system, and that is where Git comes in. We also have some other path web providers like the GitHub. The GitHub integrates Git and allows you gives you a bucket, like it gives you a basket where you put your projects and you together work on it. All right. So you can track all of the changes. I will show you how you track all of it, how you see the changes, how you manage all of these. I will show you everything. And the next thing, there are also other applications like GitHub, like Gitbucket, and we also have GitLab. So these are all different, are done for different purposes. So you can just check out all of these. So today we'll proceed with Git and GitHub. Okay. So is it clear what Git is? Just a version control. You control the versions, every version of it, of your project, you can control it. All right. So is it clear? Git? Then we can proceed.
Yeah, clear.
All right. So how many of you have Git installed in your system? So, okay, only 2, 3, 4. So I hope most of you have Git installed in your system. Okay. So those who don't have Git installed in your system, you can install it right away. All right. I'll just share my screen and show you. I hope my screen is visible now.
Yes, it's visible.
It is.
Okay. So you just go to Google and download Git. You can download anything for your whatever your system requirements are. For if you're using a Mac or Windows or Linux, anything, you can just click on this link and it will get downloaded in your system. I already have it downloaded, so I won't download it again. If you don't have, please do download it right now, because we are going to do some awesome things right now using Git. Okay. So after downloading Git, have you all configured how Git is being configured? Do you know how to configure Git? What are the first steps you need to do? I didn't get any response. Do anyone know what are the steps after downloading Git? What we need to do after that?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, definitely.
Correct. Are you referring to like the git config?
Okay, yes, Git config. Yes, we do the configuration first. We join
Sorry,
our, yes, we join our GitHub.
referring to the email and the username.
Yes, exactly. We go to our GitHub. First of all, those who don't have a GitHub account, you can go to this website called github.com. You can sign up from here. Okay. I hope everyone is done with it, or if you're not, you can do it right now. So you just sign up over here. You just completely fill all the details you required and sign up with your email address, and you'll end up with a GitHub account like this. All right. Don't get scared. This is something that I have made it up. I will also tell you how I did it. So just a second. Let me sign up. All right. This is my account. Okay. So you will have some kind of an interface like this. All right. So over there, what you will do after downloading Git, you have to configure it. Okay. So I will show you the file right now. where you can see how it is configured. You can configure it via your terminal as well. Like, just a minute. Via your terminal, or you can also directly go to your C directory where you have installed your Git, okay, and then go to the username, and then find a .git file over there. This is the most easiest and hassle-free way. Like people configure it via terminal as well. I'll show you that one also. So you can do it like this also. You can click over here. It will open. This file will get open, and you see here I have. Here I have. You have to just under the user column, you have to mention an email and name. What is the significance of it? Why do we do this? Right? This name is your username for your GitHub account. All right. Just remember it. Don't write any random name. Write your GitHub user account name. Okay. And leave it as it is. These are all default things. Don't touch all of these. You just do the users part. Okay. Just write the email that you have connected with your GitHub account and your email username. So why do we do this? This happens like when you are working in a team in a version control system. What you do is, if a person A or a person B commits some changes, does some changes to the project, he has to be identified, right? Who did these changes? We need to know, like when we were away, something got changed in our project. We want to know who did these changes and what all changes were made. So this username or email identifies when we do git log, we see that it is defined there who did what kind of changes at what time. Okay, we will see this also as well. So, okay, this was it. This is how you set up your GitHub account, download it. Also, over here, you can download your GitHub account as it is here. And I hope everyone is clear up until now. Hello?
Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, do you have any kind of IDE? I prefer VS Code. Do you have any other kind of IDE? You people must have installed it.
VS Code.
Okay, Python is also good, but I will tell you to move on, switch on to VS Code. Hello, is there any doubt? Okay, so I would prefer you to move on to VS Code since it is very easy to also integrate your GitHub account over there, so you can directly use it as your Git CLI. All right. So how I'll show you my Git CLI. Wait. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. So just left click on it. While installing Git, you must have configured something like it will ask if you want to integrate this Git bash and Git GUI into your these kind of options while you open a folder or something. So you get an option like Git bash here. So you can just click on it. This is the Git bash. This is the by default terminal you get from while you install Git. Okay. This is configured by MinGW64. This is just a GCC type of a C compiler thing. You just don't get into it. It's a bit complicated. So just forget it. So what we do over here is you go to any kind of folder that you have created from fork from Git. Okay. So now we will fork Git first. So you all have Git Visual Studio Code installed. Yes, Sakshi, do you have any query? You raise your hand. Okay. So you all have VS Code installed? I'm waiting for
Yes.
you. Okay. Okay, so you all have VS Code installed. All right. So what we will do is we will just now move to, okay, I want to tell you one thing about is please do get this GitHub student developer pack as well. It is very, very beneficial. You get a lot of things from it, absolutely free from your GitHub account, using your GitHub account. Okay, you can get anyone who is interested in web designing and all, she can use the Canva subscription. You will get it free. You get domain names for free. So you can check out all of these. Okay, you get the educative subscription also. So a lot of things. You can just check it out and just log in with your GitHub account and you'll get it for free. So you can take benefit of this. Okay, so let's move on to, just open your Git and go to GitHub Students Club. There you will see a repository named First Time Contributors. Okay. Do let me know when you all have done this. I'm waiting. You all are done? Hello.
Just a minute,
Yeah,
please.
we are on it.
Okay, okay. We'll just wait for 1 or 2 minutes more.
Can you please share the URL in the chat box?
Yeah, sure, sure.
I've already shared. Check it.
Okay.
I've already shared.
Okay, it's shared. I'll also share you something. Just treat this as a Bible. Okay. Here it is, the link. You can download this PDF. Use this as a Bible for all your Git commands.
Where did you get this one? Is it from the repository?
Which one?
Can I see the Git?
Okay, GitHub account you were asking?
Yeah, from here. After you open the account, where did you open this one? Say from the repository.
Okay. I'll show you. Just go to your account. Like this is, for example, this is your account. All right. You can just search from
Yes,
here.
ma'am.
You can search here. Like this is the first thing that I'm getting, like GitHub Students Club. Search GitHub
Okay.
Students Club.
Search bar.
Yes, search bar,
Okay.
search GitHub Students Club. There you will see, you have to filter it by user or repository, anything that works for you.
Okay.
Well, this is, there are a lot of things are showing up. Let's wait. You just do here GitHub First Time Contributors. This whole repository will come up.
It's a GitHub student what?
GitHub Students Club First Time Contributors. You will directly get over this repository.
I didn't get it, ma'am. I'm just
I have highlighted this thing. You do one thing. You just copy this URL. I'm sharing it again in the chat. Okay. You just copy this copy this URL. Just paste it in your Google.
Yes, ma'am.
Just paste it in your Google, and you'll land up over here. Okay. You don't need to navigate anything. Just copy that URL and paste it in your Google.
Ma'am, there are two you sent. Which one? The first one?
The one
Which
that I
URL?
shared. The one that I shared right now. The one that I shared right now.
Ma'am, is it the last one you sent?
Yes, exactly. The last one.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. You all are done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, is there anyone who is left? We can wait if someone is left. I see no one is left, so I think everyone is over here right now. So, can we proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, you see over here this fork thing. Okay. Did you see this fork thing?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to fork it. You have to click it. Okay. I'll tell you what a fork is right now. You see this documentation right here. You can read it over here. What exactly a fork means? What all steps do you need to do? I will explain now. And somehow, if you forget, if you want to check it out for after some time, so you can see it over here. All of the steps are mentioned, and all of the commands are also mentioned. So you can also check out from here as well. So what we do is we fork this repository.
But please, I was busy copying the URL to my email. Where did you say we should click, please?
This fork one. This fork.
Which one?
The fork button. Did you see in the right-hand corner?
Right-hand corner. Yeah.
Yeah. You just follow my cursor. Okay. This one.
This one.
While I'm pointing.
This one.
Okay. Just click on it.
Click it.
Yes. Click on it. You will see your account name, your username showing up. Just ignore all of these. Ignore all of these if you have something, all of that. Don't fork it to all of those other organizations you're a part of. Just fork it to your personal repository. Click on it, and this will create a copy, a local copy of this repository. This is hosted by GitHub Students Club, right? You can see this one. It is hosted by GitHub Students Club. The ownership contained by GitHub Students Club. But after forking, you will see the ownership is now changed to, this is not ownership actually, this is a copy. All right. You can see over here it is written fork from GitHub Students Club. Where did you fork it? This is the parent repository, and this is your copy of this repository. It is showing your username, and this is the repository that you have copied. Okay. Is it clear right now? Until now, is it clear?
Yes, ma'am, clear.
Okay. So one thing here is that why do we see this one? This branch is even with GitHub Students Club main. Here, main means the main branch that we would that people are working on. This is the main branch. All right. So we see here contribute and fetch upstream. What do we mean by fetch upstream is, for example, you were away on a vacation and there has been some changes into the repository, into this main repository, not yours, this main repository. So you have to be updated, right? What all changes are being done, what has been done, so that you don't repeat doing the same thing again. So what we do is, here it will show this branch is even. Even means there is no changes done right now over to this repository. If I do some changes to this repository, you will see that this branch is one commit behind or one commit ahead. You will see something of this sort written over here. So what you can do is you can just click to fetch upstream and fetch and merge. Okay, this will merge. This will make it similar to all the contents that you have over here. It will copy all the contents to your copy. So you don't have any problem while doing any changes from your side. Otherwise, it will show an error when you add your contribution. All right, this is a very important thing. You should always fetch upstream before doing any changes. Okay, and over here you can see all the branches. If you make your own branch, you will see your branches over here. I don't have any branches right now, so I don't see any branches here. This is the main branch. This is the main branch of this particular repository. All right. So now let's move on to setting up this in our local system. Okay. Click on this code, this green bar you see. Click on this code. You see the HTTPS, SSH, GitHub CLI. These are all a little different things. this goes towards a little bit of complex things, so I'll explain it later. Just for the time being, focus on this HTTPS link. This is the secured link. Okay, so what you do is you just copy this link. You can just also click over here also, so it will just get it copied. Also, if you have GitHub desktop installed, so you can also open it from here, but I don't recommend using GitHub desktop because it makes you lazy and you don't understand or get hold of the CLI commands. Okay, so have you copied all of these? Should we proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, just move on to your some kind of folder or anywhere in your desktop. Okay. Did you move on?
Ma'am, please, the URL we copied, where are we going to paste it?
You just copy it and open a folder in your desktop. I will tell what to do next.
Okay, ma'am.
You just copy this link.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
Just copy this link and I'll tell you what to do next. Okay. Go to your desktop or go to any folder that you want. I'll just create a new folder over here. So session 2. I'll just open this folder. Okay. And left click. You can also left click and find this git bash here. If you don't find it, there's no worry. You can also do this from your GitHub or your command prompt. Is it visible or should I increase the font? Is it visible, command prompt?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what we will do next is we will move on to this folder. Okay. I'll just jump to this folder. I'm doing it in Windows. You can do any other operating system as well.
Ma'am,
here.
Ma'am, sorry.
Yes.
If you open the new folder, what do you do again?
Which one?
If you open the new folder, what next?
You open the folder that you created
Yes,
right now. You
Yes,
created
ma'am.
right now. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
if you are using Windows, if you are using Windows, you can also use command prompt for this. Okay. Or you can, what you can do is just go to that folder and left click. So you will see a lot of options there. And if you find git bash, you can also open it git bash as well. Here, it will look something like this.
I should left click the folder.
You have to click the git bash if you have it. If you don't have, no need to worry. You can just open your command prompt, right? Wait.
I have
I'll
the git
close
bash.
it. Git bash you have? Okay. So
Yes,
you just open it. Just open it. Left click over here and just open this git bash here. This will open the git bash on this folder. See, session 2 folder, session 2 folder. Okay. You find it?
Ma'am.
Yes.
So after opening the command prompt, can you paste what you have copied from that?
What is the?
So you say we should open our command prompt.
Yes.
So the link that we have copied, are we going to paste it there?
No, I will tell you. Don't worry about that. I will tell you where you have to paste what. Okay. Just follow what I'm telling you. Okay. So you all are done until now. I'll open the command prompt as well for those who don't have the GitHub CLI over here. So do you see? It is very clear right now. I will simultaneously do this one as well on over command prompt as well. So okay, so you don't have any problem right now. So in the command prompt, you have to type. I'll just copy it again. Just a second. Just copy this link that I just showed you from the code, your repository. Go to your GitHub terminal and type the command git clone and paste the link that you copied. Okay. So you see this folder is empty right now. This folder will be initialized with this repository. You will get a copy of all the contents over here into your local machine. Okay. So you can do the same thing over here as well. I'll just change the directory to here. I have the directory, and I can also do the same thing, git clone. If you have configured git for global like permission, then you can also use git from the command prompt as well. Okay.
So ma'am, if you said git clone, you paste the URL and hit enter.
Yes, you paste the URL and hit enter, so it will show something like cloning into. Okay, you see this folder is now here. We previously had nothing, and we have this folder now. Okay, you see all of these changes, all of the things that we have in our copy of this repository. This is our copy, right? This is our name, this is our copy. So this is our copy. We have all of these things over here. Okay, cool.
Ma'am,
so
it's not giving me the same result.
Yes. What? I didn't get you. What's your query? What's your query?
After I said git clone and paste the URL, it said the most similar command are clone and column. That's the result it gave me.
I am not getting your question. If you just paste your error in the chat, I'll tell you the solution. Okay. If anybody is facing any problem, you can paste it in the chat. Siddharth is also there to help you out. So, okay, just paste it in the chat. What all problem you are facing? So I hope most of you have done this. You are until here right now. Are you all done until this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, so what if git clone, you have to write the spelling correct. See here, they have given you the suggestion as well, that most similar command. You might have done a spelling mistake, so you just have to correct it. Clone. Just correct the spelling and you'll get it. Okay. Let me know if it works.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, done. So should we proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what you do next is you just open this folder in your VS Code. I'll just open it from here. You can just go to your VS Code as well, and you can open it. Why is that showing two folders? Okay. See, do you see the VS Code right now? If you don't have this option where from opening from the folder, you can go to VS Code, just from the file, open folder, and select this folder where you have copied this one, first time contributors folder. Okay, just open it. You will get all of these contents. All right.
Ma'am, please, can you check our chat, please?
Okay. Check. You have to do git clone. You have to write the spelling like this, not CLON, CLONE, git clone. Okay.
CLONE.
Yes, git clone.
Okay, ma'am.
See, I've sent the command. Okay, I have sent. I've shared you a cheat sheet as well. Here, this cheat sheet. You will get every command from here. Okay, you will get every command. If you want, I can show all of the commands working right now. Like when you first set up your GitHub, you just do git config. You write your username from the terminal, as I said, and then you can do git init. I'll tell you about it later. So just right now what we are doing is git clone. This is the git clone command, and you paste the URL that you copied. Okay, is it clear now? I hope there's no problem. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay, so let's go to this one. You see the contributors MD file over here. I'll just increase the font. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
I guess you are not audible, ma'am.
Yes, Subhasmita, you're speaking on mute.
I'm sorry. My earphone got discharged, so I just disconnected it and got muted. Sorry. So I'll tell you again what to do. This is a contributors MD file you see over here. Okay. There you see we have defined all the rules and all the steps. I have also added what you need to do and how you need to do. Okay. Don't worry if you don't know. This is not a language. This is just a markdown file, and this particular documentation thing is followed by GitHub. Okay, to write something in the README, and it makes it look better, right? I'll show you it. How it looks. This is the code. This is nothing, not the code. Just few things that you need to remember, or you can see it in Google as well. So this is how it looks when you see it from outside. Okay, just basic stuff, nothing more. Okay, so we'll go through here. This is the name. You have to write your name. The languages, mention all the languages that you have learned or learning. Mention your favorite IDE. We'd love to know what all IDEs you all use. And if you have any social media account, you can add your Twitter or GitHub or Instagram if you have anything. Okay, so after adding all of these, just add these three dotted lines, dashes. Okay, this will separate your section from other people's section. All right, so this is an example. Here I have added mine. Similarly, you can start from here. You add your name. You just copy this one. You copy this one, all of these. Just copy. Okay, just paste it and replace all of these with like John Hopkins. So you can replace all of these things. What you do after this, like I will make some changes to this. For example, I added this one. Okay, I added this one. I will paste, say Control Save. This will save it. All right. And when you go to your GitHub CLI, you do the command git status. This will, oops, I think I did not move to the repository. Just a second. Okay, we have to move inside of it. All right, I forgot. Sorry, my mistake. CD first time contributions. Here. So now we are into this folder and we are in branch main. This is the branch. This is showing the branch. You can also check out your first thing you need to do is you have to make your own branch. Okay. So for making your own branch, the command is git checkout -b. This is the dash b and your branch name. For example, my name is Subhasmita. So I will write my branch name as this one, or you can define any kind of branch name you want. This will what it will do. It will create a branch named Subhasmita, and it will check out to that branch. Right now, I'm sitting on my main branch, and this will check out my current branch on which I will be working. So this also helps in separating your contribution. Like you don't want to do any kind of you don't want to perform any kind of mistake to the main branch. You don't want to ruin the entire project, right? When you do some kind of mistake or any kind of bug is there, so what you do after you push your code directly to the main project, it becomes very difficult to track that bug. It takes a lot of time to know where this problem is happening. Okay, so you don't want to ruin your main project, right? You just want to create a separate branch. You do all your changes to that branch, and when you push that branch, people will be able to debug that branch only, specific branch. If it has some kind of problem, it will be easier to navigate to the problem directly and solve it. All right, so just hit enter and see here it is written switch to a new branch named Subhasmita. Okay, and over here you also see this one. To check what all branches do you have, you can run the command read branch. So you will see these two branches I have, and this is the branch I'm currently working on. This is highlighted one. Also it has a star. That means we are working on this branch. Okay. So what I will go to my repository, my code file. I will do some changes, and I will also add what all language I know. Maybe Haskell. Okay, so we save it. We again go to our terminal. We see git status. See over here, do you see modified contributors.md? It is written in red. Is it visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, this red means that something you have changed in this file. This is the file name. Okay, something has been modified in this contributors.md file, and it is not staged yet. It is not configured yet. Okay, to stage the changes, we will do git add dot. This dot means that we will add all the changes we did. If you want to add this particular file, so you can do git add contributors.md. You can do this as well, or for the shortcut part, you can do just git add dot. Like it will commit all of the changes. It will add all of the changes you did in the past. Okay, like I changed the contributors MD file, and something has been modified and it is not yet configured. That means it has not been yet pushed to your repository. Okay, this is the local change you have made. Something I will do some changes like in the JavaScript thing file, or in the Python file. I will change anything over there. Like in the, I'll just change my name. Okay, I'll just change my name. I will save it, and you see again we have a modified sign. And after you again do git status, we see two files have been changed. Okay, this is showing we have changed two files, the contributors MD file, also the Python enthusiast folder demo.py file. Within this folder, this slash means this slash separates the folders from the file. So we have the demo.py file. Okay, this will show. So what you can do next is git commit, sorry, not git commit, git add dot. git add dot, what it will do is it will add all of these changes, it will verify all of these changes, and it will make it ready to be pushed. Okay, sometimes what we do is I'll give you an example to make it more clear. Like sometimes you want to do is you have a drawing, something like you have a drawing, some kind of a drawing. Okay, so what you do is you, in the drawing, you, like for example, you're drawing a cat. All right, so you're drawing a cat and you're facing some difficulty while drawing its nose. You don't know how to draw its nose, but you have drawn the whole body. Okay, you have drawn the whole body. So what you do is you just separate your drawing, you just put it somewhere and leave it, and you go to learn the how to draw the nose. After learning how to draw a nose, you come back to your drawing and you just again make the change and you make the nose. Okay, that staging thing where you have put your drawing, this is git add. This is done by git add. This will tell, yes, you modified something and you have configured, yes, I have modified this thing and I want to keep it for the time being. Before pushing, I want to keep all of these things in stack right now because I want some other changes to be done as well. So what we do after git.add, you just hit enter and you see. If you don't see anything after any kind of error right now, that means your files has been successfully staged. So now you again do git status. You will see these two in green. Green means these all changes are being staged. This is in the process of getting pushed. Okay, you can also do again some kind of changes to it. You can also again commit to it, so it will just combine with this. Okay, so is it clear? Is it clear right now?
Yes, ma'am, but
Yes,
I
ma'am.
have a question, ma'am.
Okay, yeah, go on.
Can you also implement this in your command prompt?
Which one?
What we have done just now.
I'm implementing. I'm actually showing you what we are doing. This is my command prompt. I'm showing what all commands we are doing. I'm showing here. See. Okay. These all commands we have did. So you just follow it. Okay. So then what we do is git commit -m. So what is the use of this? Git commit means, yes, I am aware that I did some changes to this file and I will tell, hey git, you just have to do is you just commit all of these changes. I don't want to do any kind of changes to it now, so just complete it. Okay, it will git commit -m. You have to, -m means there is some kind of message associated with it. For example, when you work in a project, if you do some kind of changes, you have to write a message with it, why you did some changes or what changes did you made. Like here I will say that added a new name. Okay, added a new name or added a new language. All right, so what I will do, you have to write a meaningful but short message. Okay, don't make it long or very short, just a meaningful short message. Now we hit enter and it will see. Here we have done the git commit add new language, and it shows what all things we have changed. We have changed 2 files, we have made 2 insertions, and we have made 2 deletions. We have deleted 2 things, we have inserted 2 things, and we have changed 2 files. Here you will get all the information. And this is my branch. This is where I'm making my changes. Okay, this is my branch and this is the branch number. So you just ignore it. This is some kind of random generated number to identify your branch. Okay, so what we now, if you do git status, you will see nothing. You will see nothing. Okay, on branch you will see the branch you are working and nothing to commit. There is nothing to commit right now. Working tree clean. After doing commit, what we have to do is git push. We have to let know to our GitHub, right? We are doing all of these changes in our local machine. We have to let know GitHub that yes, GitHub, I did some changes in my local machine and I want to tell you what all changes I have done. I want to push all my changes to my repository. So what we do is git push origin your branch name. Okay, you have to do it here, right here, your branch name. And push origin is just nothing, just an alias. I will tell you about the git fetch and remote repositories about that as well. Just clear the basics right now. After you do this command, just git push origin your branch name, hit enter. It will take few seconds to push all of your changes. And you see, if you don't see any kind of error, that means it has been perfectly pushed to your new branch. See, you where you have pushed to https my repository, this repository I have pushed to this repository. What I have pushed, I have created a new branch and I have pushed from my branch to this branch in the repository. Okay, I am not pushing from this branch to some other branch. You cannot do that. You have to push it from your branch to your branch only. And what all things we have changed, see, 3 local objects. You just do one thing, just ignore all of this. Okay, just ignore all of this. Just need to get hold of this one. Okay, now what it is telling here, focus on this one. Create a pull request for this branch on GitHub by visiting the URL. This is also providing a URL as well, where you have to go and you have to create a pull request. Now let's go to our GitHub. This is our repository. Okay, now we see a new thing. What is it? This branch had recent pushes less than a minute ago. Something has been pushed by this branch. Something has been changed by this branch. So you see here an option, compare and pull request. After doing, if you click this one, this will, all of the changes you made in a local repository will be sent to this repository. That is the main repository. So shall we proceed with this? Or you have any doubts? It seems we don't have any doubts.
Yeah, excuse me, ma'am. Hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes. How did you made a new branch there using the git dash?
Okay, how did I create a new branch? All right. So this is the command for it. This one. Git checkout -b, this dash b, and your branch name. If you don't do checkout, this will not directly change you to this branch. Checkout means you create a new branch. -b is a create new branch named this one, and you directly move on to that branch. Okay, as you see this next option, so switch to new branch. We are currently working on main branch, so we switched to this branch. This is this branch. This command is a combination of 2 commands, wherein if you do git branch and you write one name, so it will create a new branch for you. If you do git checkout your branch name, it will check out, it will move on to the branch you have provided. So this is combining 2 things, and it is providing in a single command that you create a new branch and you just hop on to that new branch. We will do our changes in my branch. We will not bother the main branch. Okay, we don't want to bother the main branch. Whatever it is being done in the main branch, we are not concerned with it. We will make our own branch. We will do our changes in this branch and we will push it. Okay, and the way you remove your branch is the command to remove your branch is git branch -b your branch name.
Okay, but in which directory you were at that time when you created the new branch? Because I am in contributors.md directory and there it is showing fatal error.
Just a minute. I'm having some disturbances. I'm not able to hear you clearly. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Please repeat. What's your
query? I was asking in which directory you were in when you created the new branch, because I am in contributors.md I have changed my directory to contributors.md, and here it is showing fatal error.
I told you to do it from your GitHub CLI. Don't bother the GitHub VS Code right now, because if you want to do from VS Code, it is fine as well. You have to connect your GitHub account right here. It is connected. You have to connect your GitHub account to your VS Code, and you can also do it directly from here as well. But that's a different thing. You just we are now more focused into CLI. Okay. So if
I was doing from CLI.
Okay, so I'll explain again. This is the, you go to your contributors MD. Okay, you add your details like this over here. Okay, so you save the changes, Control S, you save your changes. Now go to your folder, go to the folder, okay, this is the folder where you have your first time contributors. Okay, move into it. You see a git folder over here as well. Just do left click, open your git bash. Okay, open your git bash, and you see you do, the first thing you do is check out a new branch first. Before contributing, before doing any kind of changes, you have to check out the branch. Okay, so for that the command is git checkout -b branch name. Okay, this is the command.
Ma'am, is this the first thing you do after you clone?
Yes, this is the first thing you have to do after cloning.
It says git what? It says git what?
Git checkout -b, that is -b, your branch name. I have provided you the cheat sheet over here also. So you see git checkout. Do you see over here?
Yes, ma'am. Git checkout.
Git checkout
minus branch.
Yes, -b, this one. How do I increase the font? Okay, is it visible?
Yes, ma'am. It's better than.
It's visible.
Okay.
It's visible.
Okay. Do you see this -b?
Yes, ma'am.
And here it is your branch name. Do your branch name in your own name. Okay, it will be easier for us. Okay, write your branch name and then you hit enter. All right, so before doing this command, this particular portion might be showing you main. Okay, after doing this command, this particular thing will be shown to the name, the branch name that you had provided. Are you able to see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so after doing this, you make your changes to your this contributors MD. Okay, you make your changes to contributors MD, and by the way, you see over here all of the languages folder. So whichever language you are comfortable in, just go to that folder. Like for example in Golang or in Python. Okay, just go to that demo.py. You see there is one folder like named demo.py. What you have to do is you have to create a file. Okay, another file by your name. Okay, for example my name is this.py. I will create another folder by another file by my name, and I will add hello, my name is this. Okay, you can do this for any of the folders. Just be sure to add to any one of the folder. Okay, this is one thing, or I'll just delete this one. Okay, so you will have something like this. You run it on your system and you see there it shows the name, where it is. Okay, it shows. So fine. So you can make changes, these two changes, the contributors MD change, and add your hello world or hello my name is this to anyone in any one of these languages. Okay, you do this, You save your changes, then go back to the terminal. You do git status. Okay, you do git status. You will see. Wait. Okay, I'll increase this one. Okay. So here we have. Okay. After doing git branch, see, do you see over here? Git branch means all of the branches that I have right now. It will show all of the branches we have, and it will also show the branch we are on. This highlighted one is the branch that I'm working on. And after doing git status, it will show the modified files. If you see these two files, like I did some changes to the Python file, and also I did some changes to the contributors file. So after doing these changes, you will see it is showing modified in the red color. Okay, that means you did some kind of changes, and you have to now stage all of these changes. Okay, so what you do is git.add. This is a shortcut to add all of the things at once, or you can just write particularly git add contributors.md, the file name. Okay, the file name like python enthusiast demo.py. You can just write the file name, or you can just simply do git add dot. After doing this, you again do git status, and there you see the green colored files. That means you have successfully added all of these changes. Now we will commit all of my changes. Okay, so you do the command git commit -m and a meaningful message within quotes. Okay, like I add new language to my contributors.md. I did some changes to this one also. So what you will do is git commit -m -m. That means you have to add some message. You do this. Okay, so this will show something like this, that you have changed 2 files. If you have changed 3 files, it will show 3 files. The number of insertions you did. Since I did some kind of deletion as well, it is showing 2 kind of deletions. And for your case, it will show only 2 insertions. Now you move to git status. Okay, you see on branch, it will show the branch you are working and nothing to commit. Working tree clean. We have nothing right now to commit since we have already committed all of our changes. You don't see any of these right now. You just see nothing to commit. What next step we have to do is we have to push our changes. We have to tell our repository that, hey, I did some changes in my local machine. I have to tell you that what all changes I did. So what I will do is I will push all my changes to you. So what for that we will do is git push origin branch name. Okay, the branch you created over here, the branch, just do git push origin branch name. After doing this, you will see it is showing some kind of instruction like git create a pull request for your branch on GitHub by visiting this URL. We'll come to that. Okay, so you are done until this. Okay, you are done until this. You go to your repository. You see there is some kind of a orange block showing this one, this message that your branch name had recent pushes less than a minute ago. Something has been changed. It is saying something has been changed. Compare and pull request. Now we will move on to compare and pull request. So until now, is it clear, or you all are stuck somewhere?
I'm stuck. Can I show you my what you gave me of my
Okay, let's first complete this one. Then we will just move on to any kind of query. Okay, have you understood the process or not?
No.
Yes.
Just tell me that.
Yeah, it's understood.
Have you understood? Okay. Okay. So the next thing we have to do is, after making all of our changes, we will go to compare and pull request. We will click on this and we will go over here. Okay. It will say all of these where you are merging, where you're trying to merge from. This is the branch that we are working. This is our repository that we are working. And where we are pushing all of these changes to this repository. This is the main repository where all of our changes will be listed. Okay. This is the local repository. All right. And this is the main. This is the original. We have to tell this as well. Ki, hey, I did some changes in my local repository and I want to let you know all of these. So for this, we will go, you just add a commit message over here also if you want to change any kind of commit messages, and you check this one. This will allow the maintainers, those who are reviewing those who are maintaining this repository, to command or tell you any kind of changes you have to make. You just go and create a pull request. Okay, you see. Okay, so this is the first pull request, and after I refresh this one, this is the page. You see 2 pull requests have been made. Okay, and 1 pull request has been already made. This is the another pull request I made. So like this, all of these pull requests will be made. For example, over here, a pull request is made. What we will check is, we as maintainers will check here as what all changes has been done. See, all these changes has been done. We will approve these changes. Okay. Merge and pull request. Confirm merge. And see, here you go. Your first pull request has been merged. And for this, how it will look on your repository, I'll show you. Just, I will go to this. Some kind of conflict. Okay, leave it right now. So this all things you have to do, just create a pull request and that's it, you're done over here. Any kind of instruction, any kind of review the maintainer provides, you will get an email, or you can check it over here. Okay, you will get an email for it. All right, so let's just, okay, this is our repository. See, I told you in the beginning that if you have some changes in the main repository, this will show that something is missing or something has been changed. Some commits has been made. This branch is 2 commits behind the main branch. Do you see this? We have to merge our local photocopy of it with the original one. So for that, we do fetch upstream, fetch and merge. And see, the branch is even right now. Okay. Previously, GitHub didn't have this feature. We manually had to do this via our terminal. But now since GitHub has this feature, so it is very easy to do. So, okay, let's just take some questions. Is the process clear?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll just stop sharing my screen. If anyone of you are having any kind of problem, just let me know. I'll solve it right here and here. And we'll also see how many pull requests we get right now. So till now we have 1 pull request. This one I'll delete since this one was a demo one. And we'll check what all pull requests we get right now. Okay. So, okay, I'm stopping my share screen. All right. MD Motashim. Did I pronounce your name correct?
Almost. You can call me Miran.
Okay. Okay, Miran. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, so the thing that author identity unknown is, you haven't configured your Git right now. You have to.
Yeah, I have fixed
after
it.
After downloading Git, you have to configure who are you. Okay, you have to, as in the beginning I have shown you the file where you can make changes, or you can also make changes via your terminal as well. So add your email, add your GitHub username, and this will work fine. Okay, it is also showing the instruction as well under the run command. Git config. What we have to do after writing name, language, username in VS Code, you just have to save it. You move on to the folder. Wait, I'll again share the screen. You see this VS Code? You have all of these files, program files, language files, like if you love C, C++, or Go, or Java, or Python, anything, okay? You just go to that file, just create a new file. Go to that folder, create a new file with your name, okay? If you don't get how to do it, just go to this demo one. It will, like this, it will show some kind of instruction. Read this instruction carefully and you will get to know what to do. All right.
Yeah, actually, I have created a file with my name in Python directory, and I've also committed to this.
So have you pushed your changes to your repository?
I guess no.
You have to push it, otherwise we won't know what all changes you have done.
Yeah,
It will remain local to you only.
Can you just repeat one more time for the push process?
Okay, I'll repeat it again. You pushed your changes to your local repository, right?
Yeah.
You did this command, right? Git push origin your branch name.
No, I haven't used this command right now.
Okay, that's the problem. You have to write this one. This is you are doing on your machine, in your computer. You have to let it know to GitHub. Okay, and then from GitHub, your local account, your copy of this repository will let it know to the main repository. So first you do this one. You do this command. Okay. You then, after doing this, you refresh your repository, the local repository where forked repository. You will see a orange color box will appear, and there you will see compare and pull request. You click on that and you create a pull request, and here we will have the pull request added. Okay, is it fine now? Are you able to do it?
Actually, I didn't see anything.
Okay, so what do one thing, you just share your screen. I will tell you what to do.
Hello, is it now visible?
Yes, visible. Go to your GitHub bash, git bash. Do it again. Authentication prompt was cancelled. Okay, so do one thing, just clear your GitHub screen. Okay, go to your your GitHub repository where you have copied the forked the repository, first contributors repository. Go to your code, main no, not over there. Click on the code written over there. Code. Yes, click on it. See, you see over here two commits. There are two commits. You have to fetch it before pushing. You have to fetch it over here. Fetch upstream. On the right hand side, you see fetch upstream. Fetch and merge. Now again, copy the URL of this repository from the code, the green one written code. Copy this one. Yes. Go to your terminal. Go to your terminal and do git pull and paste the URL. Just wait for it. You have to upgrade your Git so that you don't get this kind of OpenSSH again and again. Authorize it. Okay, what did you do? Okay, you haven't put up a commit message. You can do is Control C. Do Control C, you will get out of it. Or type QA. You can type QA colon QA and press enter to exit the Vim. You have opened the Vim. Do one thing. Just close this terminal. Okay. Yes. Open a new one. Now do git status. Git push. No, git push origin your branch name. Okay, so it's done, I guess. Go to your GitHub. See, you see a compare and pull request? Do compare and pull request. Write a meaningful commit message. Okay, over there. The Miran you have written. Not there. Yes, over there. What did you do? No, not just testing. You did something, right? You added your name or you added your favorite language. Hello world in your favorite language. So you have to write that one. Check for typo as well. Just check for a typo. Added a new. There's a problem. All right, it's fine. Now create a pull request. And you're done. I will now merge your pull request. So you will see something merged. Okay. See, Do you see some kind of thing written as merged, violet color?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So you're done. You finally contributed. You to something, or you made your first contribution, open source contribution.
Okay, okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. So anybody else is having any problem?
I stopped at the Git clone. That's where
You were stopped at git clone.
yes, ma'am.
So,
I don't know if I can contact you next time so that you can really show me how to do it.
Okay. If you can share your screen, I'll let you know what to do next. Just share your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Show me your terminal. Okay, so you did the git clone. All right, so it's successfully done. Now go to your VS Code or any kind of code editor. Close this one. Close that the previous CLI command. Sorry, terminal. Close this terminal. Yes, you can close this terminal. No problem. Okay, go to your VS Code.
New file.
Yes. Open file. Go to open folder. Go to open folder. Add the folder that you just cloned.
Add the folder.
Add the folder that you just cloned right now. The first time contributors folder. Where did you clone it? Just go to that and you will find it.
I don't understand what is that. I should go to where I clone it.
Where did you clone the repository?
Where did I clone it? You said
Yes.
we should open a new folder. That was what I did.
Where did you? Okay, go to that folder where you open the new folder.
This one, ma'am.
Okay, go to there. Go over there inside it.
Open it.
Yes, open it. And you haven't cloned it here. You have cloned your repository somewhere else. You have cloned the repository somewhere else. So that's the problem.
Okay, but no problem. I don't know. Whenever you have time, I can contact you. No problem.
Okay, no problem. You just texted me on Twitter, right, yesterday?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay, you can ask me over there. I'll tell you. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So, okay. Who else was having a problem?
Ma'am, I'm using Visual Studio. So should I switch to the Visual Studio code or I should continue using the Visual Studio itself?
You can continue anything you're comfortable in. There's no problem.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Are you using the community one or the paid one?
No, I'm using the community one.
Then there should be no problem. That's the same thing.
Okay, but I guess there is some change in the interface with respect to the Visual Studio Code and the Visual Studio.
What do I
Okay,
say?
I will
How
try
do
to
I?
tackle with that.
Okay, there's nothing, no problem. You can use any IDE. The reason I said VS Code is that it makes it easy when you integrate with your GitHub. So you can directly commit all of your changes. It will show what all changes you made, so you don't lose track of it. And the hassle of doing different IDs and the CLI is that you have to also do your commands in your CLI in that git bash, and also you have to write your code in the IDE as well. So I think it saves a bit of time. So that's why I told you. You can also use Atom. This is maintained by Git as well. This is also open source, and this integrates itself to the GitHub. You have to log in via it. So it's also very good. You can use that also.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So
Excuse me, ma'am.
yes, Paul.
Is it possible if you can tell us the steps of the command so that I can write it and be familiarizing with it?
I have shared a PDF file which contains all of the commands. Okay, all of
Okay.
the commands that we
Okay.
discussed today, and also extra commands. You can try that for yourself as well. So I have shared you the PDF. Look into the chat. You will see your PDF Git cheat sheet. I told you to use it as a Git Bible. You don't need to look at anything after that.
Okay.
So, any more queries? I think we don't have any other queries. Siddharth or Parvez, anyone here?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, we are here.
So I think it's done. I see no other queries.
Guys, if you have any queries, you can ask Subhasmita.
Anything, like, don't think if your question is out of bounds or anything like that. All right then. I don't think there's anyone.
Nikhil had some problem. He texted there. Can I share my screen too? Nikhil Ranjan Jha.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, you had some problem, right? You were asking to
Yes.
share your screen.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what problem did you have? I think he doesn't have any kind of problem.
Nikhil, your problem is solved now. Okay, seems like it is. Okay, so Subhasmita, I think we can end it now.
Yes, I think that's it for today.
Okay, everybody, we will be sending out feedback forms. Please fill it, and thank you everybody for attending. This was a great session, spanning across 2 days. And if you want to add anything, anyone wants to add anything, you can do that.
Yes, sir. I just want to add.
Thank you, Subhasmita, for a great session.
You're welcome.
Yes, what do you want to add, Saleh? You said.
Yeah, sir. In case we have any problem,
Okay,
can you share your contact so that we will be contacting you?
In case you have any problem, you can directly ask it in your GitHub Students Club group, or you can reach me via my Twitter. So I'll share my Twitter handle over here. Okay. So just a minute, I'll share it.
Okay.
Oops. Here you go. I've shared, so you can reach out to me via my Twitter. Also, you can ask your queries in your GitHub group as well. There are a lot of people who can help you out. And that's it, I guess.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Vishal sir, are you here?
So it's not here. We can.
Siddharth. Yes, Parvez.
Yes,
When
sir. I
ability to
think
do
we
my
can
recording.
end the recording.
So should I stop the recording?
Yes, sir.
Sir?